Hey, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Friday, July 3rd, 2026, and it's about, I think it's almost 8 p.m. here in Chicago. So, Cape Verde lost to Argentina, but it was a really good, really close game. But close ain't good enough. Um, the first goal was scored by Lionel Messi for Argentina. It was like 33 minutes in, I think. And then I wanted Cape Verde to win so bad that it's like my nerves couldn't take it. So I like started doing other things. And when I came back, it was 1-1. And I believe it was Duarte from Cape Verde that scored for Cape Verde, and then it stayed 1-1 for a hot minute, and then I walked away again because again my nerves. That's how bad I wanted Cape Verde to win. And then um, when I came back, it was 2-1, and I forgot his name, but he scored for Argentina. Then when I came back, it was 2-2. Cape Verde had scored. Um, No, I actually witnessed the 2-2. Sorry, because it was Lopes Cabral that scored for Cape Verde. And that was a pretty far away kick. That was probably one of the best kicks of the whole World Cup. I don't know if it was the best, but it was one of the best kicks of the World Cup. Was from Lopes Cabral to tie up the score. And then I don't even remember honestly how Argentina got another point. They got up one, and then Cape Verde would have had another one, but the goalkeeper for Argentina, that was a pretty fantastic save. And Cape Verde had a pretty good percentage of possession of the ball when it was nearing like end time. End time. I was thinking if Cape Verde can just get to the end with a tie score, but you know, in the round of 32, you cannot tie. If you tie in the round of 32, you got to go to penalty kicks. And if that doesn't work, you got to go to sudden death. So you cannot tie in the round of 32. But I wanted Cape Verde to tie at the very end time. Because remember, Cape Verde is a huge underdog versus Argentina. So I was thinking of the most like realistic approach. So um, Cape Verde, I wanted them to at least be at a draw when all the minutes are up, the 90 minutes and then the 215. Oh, by the way, you guys, it had to go past 90 minutes because it reached 90 minutes with Cape Verde, the huge underdog, being tied with Argentina and Messi. Cape Verde tied with Argentina and Messi at 90 minutes plus that 90 minutes overtime. They had to go into the 215 minutes. And I wanted Cape Verde to just hold on and stay tied because I was so confident that if they went to penalty kicks, Cape Verde would have won. And mainly because I had that kind of faith in Vozinha, the goalkeeper for Cape Verde. But they just couldn't make it happen. It ended up being 3-2 Argentina Cape Verde. And everybody's shocked at, you know, the fact that it was a really close game and Argentina could have lost that game. Like everyone's shocked because a lot of people predicted that Argentina would blow out Cape Verde because they're just a much more powerful and much more well-known team, but it didn't turn out that way. That was a very close game, especially towards like the end. And sometimes it didn't look close until Cape Verde would come back and tie up the game. Now Cape Verde, unfortunately, they're done in the World Cup. They gotta exit the World Cup. But when you think about it, Cape Verde tied with Spain, a real powerhouse. They tied with Spain 0-0. So they held off Spain from getting any goals. That was Vozinha. Then they tied with Uruguay, another powerhouse. And now it was a 3-2. Unfortunately, Argentina won. But Cape Verde, this being their very first World Cup, played 3 teams with 6 World Cups amongst them. Let that sink in. A debutante country no one hardly ever heard of, right? So many people didn't even know what Cape Verde or where it was. A very, very, very newbie of a World Cup team played 3 countries that shared 6 World Cups amongst them. And they tied with 2 and lost by 1 goal with 1. Now, I'm not the type that feels like that's something to celebrate because it's still a loss. But I do think they deserve a hero's welcome. Heroes, they deserve to be celebrated when they get off their plane in Cape Verde. Put it that way. And I don't know if they're going to land in Santiago or if they're going to land in São Vicente because they have 2 airports. But, man, damn it. But that's how it goes. That's the World Cup. I guess I'll be looking forward to Ghana. Ghana plays Colombia. That sounds like that's going to be a damn good game. Ghana, the Black Stars of Ghana versus Colombia. I don't know who's going to win. I don't think I can take another loss, so I'm not even going to say. Well, it ain't no secret. I'm a huge fan of Ghana. I want Ghana to win, but my biggest upset is done already. I wanted Cape Verde to beat Argentina so bad. But if you watched it, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did not watch Argentina versus Cape Verde, please watch the highlights. And that's all. Have a good evening, everyone. At least I got a lot of cooking done for tomorrow because of my nerves watching some of that match. All right. Have a good one.